Hello, and welcome back for part 26 of This is Total War with Arkhan the Black. Just finishing up from last time, I defeated the Savage Orc army, and I'm following up to wipe them out. Probably would be fine to auto-resolve. I'll fight it manually, just because I might want this army to move on Kemi next turn, and I don't want to take more damage on my damage stuff, like the cavalry units. So yeah, as far as I know, this is the this is the main Savage Orc army near my territory down Kemri ways. So I'm hoping I can make a move to capture Kemri in one turn's time here. Yeah, that's fine. So these units, I don't want to take further damage. The king can heal himself. The treaties can help with healing single entities like the scorpions as well, so they're fine. Just probably have to watch the boar boys. There's not too many of them left. Alright. Yeah, I can also heal the scorpions with my Necrotect as well. I think I'll have everyone basically start living clumped in the middle so that the Lord's AoE healing catches them. Yeah, you definitely start at the back. Don't really want to use you at all. Alright, yeah, shoot the bull boys. And artillery-wise, probably just focus on this biggest clump of orcs.
Legions forward! Move! I move!
Alright, so bull boys coming in. Not sure they're even good to get into combat with us here. No, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, this is all looking fine. Taking more damage on constructs is okay, I can actually heal them. Sorry about that.
Eternally loyal.
Yeah, don't need to do anything to wipe out these units since this is the second battle they're fought, so they're all getting wiped out anyway. And that'll do it. Great. Yeah, essentially took no damage. Try and get a little more healing in. Although I suspect we're probably going to end up getting in, healing over the end turn before more fighting, which would mean more or less getting to full strength. Probably not this unit, but everything else, I think. Alright.
Victory, yes!
Yeah, let's take the golds.
Nekara rises from the sands.
Okay, so he's dead, his army's wiped out.
Nekara rises from the sands.
Can't quite reach Khemri this turn. No, it's just borderline. I think that's okay. I don't mind waiting a turn here. Having this guy scout a little more wouldn't be a bad idea.
Submit to your king.
So... might save a bit of time moving slightly down this way. I'm a little concerned about
Where are my slaves?
possibility of another army in the fog of war here.
Servant of Nagash.
So Arkhan... yeah, my plan for Arkhan was to attack this army, lightning strike it, and then take the Black Pyramid. So that'll probably give me a bit more intel in terms of...
I am ready.
I think that'll reveal a bit more of the fog of war around here. I guess the only question is whether I want to move this hero like over this way, say, in advance. Yeah, I mean, I know that Queek has an army here that I don't have. I guess I could bring this guy back to keep scouting. Could alternatively have this Necrotect join up with one of my two armies. That would be somewhat useful fighting-wise, although I don't think the siege would be too much of a problem. Let's have a quick check of military strength here. So, yeah, no military strength in Khemri at all, and a little bit up here in this region with the two settlements they have here. Yeah, it's these two. Okay. That was the wrong button. Right, so this is essentially saying they have no armies at all. So I'm not concerned about being attacked by the orcs. The only reason, or this orc tribe, I do still have to worry a bit about Grimgor here. I mean, I am the target of his war. Don't think I can see any of his other settlements, just this one. So there's no troops here. Oh right, yeah, that's part of the same. Yeah, that's part of the same region as the Savage Orc tribe has. But I can't see any further up to. I forget what the area is called, but basically Wurzag's start location. Yeah, Ekrund. Yeah, army got back to Zandri, but needs to, or almost back to Zandri, but needs to recover. This army looks like it's possibly running away from somebody as opposed to trying to launch an attack at all. And yes, there's this army. I've already declared war on them previously, but they shouldn't cause a problem to my actual settlements. And yeah, then there's this army from Araness Assault Spite, which looks pretty scary.
Address me as your highness.
Yeah, and even force marching doesn't get me to Kofur. That's a problem.
Submit to
Yeah, I'm way off actually, aren't I? So, what could I do to protect Kofur? I could disband this army, recruit a new army in Kofur. Oh wait, no, I can do this anyway. I got an extra army slot just unlocked. I forgot about that. And that would give me... I could recruit my whatever regiments of renown are available, which is these two. I don't want to put a casket into the town if I'm just going to lose it, but I could recruit these two units to try and do more damage to the incoming army. Perhaps, though, I'm better trying to get my two armies here into position so that next turn I can attack and take Kofur back. Or at the very least wipe this army out.
No, not this.
It's very unfortunate that this isn't completing. Like it's one turn. I basically need one more turn to get the walls up, but not to be.
Servants.
We do still have the recruitment boost though. Yeah. I think I should... Let's actually see what the garrison's like here. Is it full strength? Yeah, it is. I mean, it's not going to be able to stop this.
Want to slit throat?
Looking at their... Well, there's only one experienced chevron on the Deathshriek Terrorgeist. I mean, it's a top tier unit. It's obviously very strong, but that gives me a bit more optimism about the rest of the army possibly not being strong. She's rank 17 on a rotting Promethean. Yeah, she's actually going to be strong to take down just her on her own. Yeah. Okay. I was considering just raising an army here just to have an extra lord for the battle. I mean, the downside of that is that 7th army then wouldn't be recruiting. It would just be essentially a throwaway army to try and make my defenses a bit stronger.
Mouth full of urchin.
I think at the very least I have to cancel this, get my money back.
On your knees. Your will be done.
So I can march over to here. There's no chance that she can get inland, no.
Dare.
Bloated corpses are a good sign. Those should all die during the siege, irrespective of, you know, whether I auto-resolve or fight it manually. The bloated corpses will surely die.
You'll be flogged.
She does have the option of raising more dead, though, once she comes ashore. So she'll be able to at least fill in however many bloated corpses she has with just basic zombie units.
Address me as your highness. My dynasty reigns supreme.
Oh boy, there's a lot going on this turn. Alright, one thing at a time. I definitely don't want you commanding this army in battle. And I will switch over to another king
Of greatest dynasty.
for jar hoarding purposes.
Land of the dead. Onward, soldiers!
So if I march this army to here, I can recruit from the... Yeah, I can recruit from this region's recruitment pool, and I've got this army will be in a different region,
Submit.
so they essentially get to keep recruiting or improving units. I like that at least. I believe these two armies together should be able to handle whatever else Aranessa has here. It might be a difficult battle, but even though my troops have low experience, I do have some elite units that that combined with just having
Watches.
two armies to one basically means should be a decisive advantage.
Unliving curse.
Yeah, I can't quite pick up the Hero Titan. My 7th army should probably start recruiting that. It's a question as well, I guess, as to where the 7th army should be. So all I can really get here, actually, is just some upgrades on these inexperienced spearman units. That's fine though.
My dynasty. Arise, legions.
Okay, and over here I can either get... I've got a choice of spearmen, swordsmen, chariots, carrion. So the general for this army next turn is going to be who? It could be this guy, although the only thing he gets that's actually useful in battle is the boost to his leadership aura effect and size, which is not nothing, but I think the disciplined Tomb King I have just got hanging around in the recruitment pool is probably better. Yeah, this guy. So Wakaf is going to be injured for 2 turns, yeah, so he's not going to be back next turn. So the disciplined, yeah, I think this is the general I want here. So with that in mind, well, everything I recruit is going to be making use of the melee attack boost. More chariots, maybe? Yeah. I think more chariots have got to be a better bet than just basic skeleton infantry. My plan is to fight the battle with both armies at once, and the fact that I have just missile troops in this army is actually fine. So let's go ahead and do this. I can reach next turn, right? Yes, it should be fine. Yeah, I've still got 4 more turns of that boosted movement. You've always got to watch when, like, the turn that the sort of global effect wears off, it can really catch you out.
Find my heart.
Okay, so Kofo is lost. That's bad. But I think at least I have armies here to stop Baronessa from doing any more damage. So I do want to know what's out this way, and that's actually probably more important to scout right now than scouting the other side of Khemri, which I could do hopefully next turn, assuming this hero doesn't get wounded. Okay, so I don't see anything here. Let's try and fill in the gap with this hero too. Okay, looks clear. Great, alright, I'm not seeing more Skaven. So... yeah, we're good. So this hero can come down here to keep an eye on Queek. I want to know if Queek's going to launch an attack towards the Black Tower or if he's just going to hang out here for a turn. This turn, though, I've got a clear Rennet to take out the Sentinels, so I think I've got to just try and take that opportunity.
My soul yearns.
I've got these level ups.
To prove themselves.
Ah, nice. So this is my first Necrotect high enough level, yeah, to get one of these top tier points. So I can either get more Hero Titans, more War Sphinxes, or more Necrosphinxes. So currently I've got 1 Necrosphinx from the Regiment of Renown, I've got 2 of these I just recruited, and I've got 1 of these I can recruit. I think the Hero Titan is kind of a unit that's... it's good to have 1. It can be good to have 1 in an army, but I think the Sphinx units are probably slightly more effective. The slow speed of the Hero Titan is a bit of an issue, so I'm inclined to go for more of these. So basically the War Sphinx is anti-infantry, the Necrosphinx is anti-large. I don't have the Necrosphinx building yet though, so with that in mind, obviously my next Necrotect could take whichever point I don't want now, so let's just go for another War Sphinx, I think. Yep. Okay, here's my knowledgeable Lich Priest, and he's just filling in some extra magic points. Okay, so I could go to replenish troops. Yeah, picking those up would be useful. Like I suspected, I'm not quite healing this unit to full. Although I might if I go into
Attend your king, slaves.
this stance. No, it actually didn't help. Do I need to be in ambush stance here?
King of Nehekara.
I don't think so. I do have some small gaps where I haven't scouted that in principle there could be a Skaven army, but I think that's fairly unlikely. I do want to get a turn of replenishment, so I don't want to end my turn in enemy territory. Unless I use... I could walk into enemy territory, then use the Entomb stance. Ah, and I can use the Entomb stance and actually recruit from global recruitment and pick up an extra skeleton unit. Ooh, I could stay where I am and pick up Tomb Guard. Ah, it's a tough choice. So he should be able to reach Kemi next turn, right? Yeah, he's not losing any movement buff, and he's at 91% and can almost do it this turn, so that should be fine. So he's... yeah, let's just stay where he is. And... sure. I can put the extra last couple of points in upgrading the spells afterwards.
I have risen.
I'm not sure what... I might actually hold off on this because... yeah, my recruitment might be a little influenced by what else becomes available here, because this might give me more archers and tomb guards, which I might actually want to recruit. So I think let's resolve this situation, which looks like doing this.
For Nagash.
Yeah, so those odds look very bad. That's of course because I'm kind of fighting 3 armies at once. Lightning Strike makes the other 2 go away. I do get a chance to see exactly what the enemy have. So this army has lots of experience chevrons. That's not a surprise because this army's surely been just sat here for the whole game, just passively gaining experience like the AI does on the legendary difficulty. So 3 units of archers, Carrion, Ushabti, and Ushabti Greatbows. Ushabti Greatbows is probably the scariest unit, and then just a pile of skellies. So I don't think this will be a tough battle at all. Our artillery will do huge amounts of damage to them. And our own archers should, yeah, I mean, there's... you can see Arkhan almost has maxed out experience on his archers, so... let's try and fight this battle without taking too much damage. Then after this I bring in my second army and I throw my 2 stacks against the city, which has garrison plus another full stack in, but I think that's still going to be perfectly manageable. Okay, so Ushabti Greatbows at the front. Just check their stats again. Yeah, so a ton of armor piercing missile damage. Okay. Yeah, I can't really stop them from shooting at me. They're going to do some damage to our infantry line. I guess they'll probably choose to shoot at my archers. It's not super efficient to have my casket shoot at them. I might still do it. I mean, they've got a ton of skeletons that I do need to kill some way. Probably better just having the casket shoot at their archers, honestly. Yeah, I don't think there's too much to gain from deploying further back here. Guess it lets the magic charge up a little more. Yeah, well that's reason enough. I can have Arkhan, they don't have any fast units, so I can have Arkhan on his chariot go and mess them up. Perhaps, you know, take out one of their arch units by summoning his Tombblade skeleton unit on top of them, something like that. It's worked pretty well in the previous battles. Okay, so here's my melee line, which is a little thin. Definitely want to do a lot of damage to the enemy troops before they come in. Arkhan can start over here, have the Lich Priest actually lead the troops from the rear, but give his leadership to my army there. Then Necrosphinx and my own Ushabti Greatbows. They can cover this flank. Yeah, so they don't have Tomb Guards, they just have archers. 1, 2, 3, yeah. Yeah, so this we should be able to just completely destroy at least one of those units just with the casket fire. And they don't have a spellcaster, they just have a king who's going to be tough to kill, but we can do a bit. Taking quite a big leadership penalty, that's interesting. Not sure exactly what other refers to here. I think Arkhan penalizes enemy leadership in the region, but that's only -3. Oh well, anyway. I think we should be good to go here. Honestly, even if Arkhan just distracts part of their army and has them like turn to focus on him, that's totally fine. Like, he can just outmaneuver them. There's nothing that can catch him. Well, the carrion can catch him, but they couldn't actually hurt him. He's pretty tanky. I mean, he's got 130 armor. He's also got his magic. I should remember if I get a good target of pumped up skellies. Okay, so their archers are going to swing around and try and shoot us. Fire a volley at the Ushabti great bows, which unsurprisingly didn't do too much. Let's have another focus on the archers. Yeah, so those archers are in range of us, but everyone else is abandoning them. So this is exactly what I was hoping for, right? I get to just come in like this, summon my unit of skeletons behind these archers, and then charge in. Yeah, that's one archer unit essentially destroyed. They might have to turn some other troops to deal with it. Yeah, so they've got the Ushabti turning around. That's fine. I mean, they can certainly do a lot of damage to my my summoned skeletons, but I don't really care. Way better than they shoot my army. Yeah, Arkhan's making mincemeat out of there. Or not, well, mincemeat's a bit strong. We're doing okay. Taking out their archers. Yeah, so that archer unit, as expected, is getting dunked by the caskets. My unit's here in range, that's good. Arkhan is taking a bit of damage, but he'll be fine. My archers are in range, which means I want to drop down a net. Just hold these units, let them get absolutely shredded as they come in. Alright, switch target to the other archer unit. Arkhan's taken a distressing amount of damage, considering he was just fighting basic skeletons. Basic bowmen. Oh, I guess he's taking damage from the missile fire. Yeah, that makes sense. Right, you guys pull back a bit. Yeah, you're gonna have to bear that assault, unfortunately. Hopefully get a good cast of banishment down over this way. It's not looking bad in the middle either. Nah, this has got to be a good banishment. Look at the clump of skeletons over this way. Victory's in our grasp. Yeah. And they've got their Ushabti coming in. Where did they spawn? Oh, they spawned over here. It's a little annoying. Yeah, 77 kills on the wizard. That was a nice banishment cast. Yeah, Arkhan's taking a bit of a beating, but hopefully he's fine. Alright, I need to be more careful with my archers here. Carrion's doing a lot of damage to us. I'm taking a bit more damage than I would have liked for sure. This unit's not going to last too long either. Alright, don't have enough magic for banishment. Yeah, these Ushabti are really putting up a fight. Might be better actually just leave them alone and coming over here. Okay, now I've got another banishment. Should not be too long before they get the army loss penalty. You guys need to try and get out of there. Oh, they just got their legionary arrow ability. I forgot about that. Okay, we did lose something. I think we lost another unit of archers, or lost a unit of archers, which is frustrating. Taking damage on Arkhan's not as bad as it looks unless he actually gets killed, because he can heal himself a lot, especially at the beginning of the siege. These guys are in danger too. Yeah, I could have done with a little more front line for this. I mean, my archers have done a lot of damage, but my infantry didn't quite have a wide enough infantry formation to stop the enemy getting to us. pin that unit down. I can't believe how hard a time Arkhan's having with these Shabti. Alright, I don't see what's happened to that king, but I'm seeing a lot of low leadership on their side. Well, this unit's done super well. Did not expect that, but very happy to see. Okay, this unit's disintegrating. Looks like they're disintegrating. Yeah, okay, we got them. Enemy lord's wounded. Great. Alright, well that was way costlier than I wanted it to be. We should still be fine though. Losing an archer unit sucks. It's too bad I couldn't have a... probably losing a skeleton unit too. But yeah, the archers are important for the siege, so losing one of them is not what I wanted. I think we should still be okay though. We've got a number of archers in the other army too. This army put up a stronger fight than I expected. It just kind of goes to show how big a difference the experienced chevrons can make. Yeah, so this is a situation I think where that's not much gold, and to be on the safe side I'd rather just grab that extra replenishment right now. Alright, so now I can besiege...
And destruction. To battle.
Yeah, still... Their actual army here just has some Tomb Guard instead of skeletons, but no Ushabti archers or other units, and then the garrison has some strong units that I can hopefully just shoot over the walls. So I think that looks fine.
Bring them death.
Okay, you must have points in pretty much everything. Yeah, I really don't think I'd ever want to cast that spell. The trouble with these spells is, for what they do, they're either just not effective or too expensive. I actually think this, yeah, enemy action success chance down, that could actually help us. Anyone in the same region is just less likely to be wounded or assassinated by enemy agents. Okay, then I just bring this army up. And should be ready to launch the siege. Yeah, I still have a lot of archers. I've got 6 plus 6. Plus the 3 caskets.
Arise,
okay, so here's something. I have the option of grabbing... No, I'm in enemy territory. I can't recruit the casket. I was going to say I have the option of picking up the casket of souls to add to this army, but I actually don't. Alright, no problem.
Destroy them.
Yeah, it doesn't like the odds, but I mean, if you've watched any of the previous times I've fought siege battles, that really doesn't matter. I don't think they're going to have much... Well, they're certainly not going to have many strong units left by the time I get done with missile attack. Have to watch out for these screaming skulls. That's something. They do have a lot of Tomb Guard. So that 1, 2, 3, and then the garrison has another 6. But I think we should be fine here. I think I'll take a gamble. We have plenty of time to charge magic up, but 7's a low roll. Yeah, nice. And our allies are coming in from over here, that's fine. Probably looking at destroying... Yeah, it's a relatively small area actually, so they're going to have a lot of troops on the walls here. Probably want to destroy... these 2, maybe 3 towers? Oh, that's kind of a lot. I think I'll deploy way back in this corner and start by trying to take out that tower. See if I have issues with the artillery bug. Again, this siege or not. I might be better just having them on fire at will to start the battle. That does seem to help the issue for whatever reason. Right, so you can start back here. Just drop a heal down with Arkhan at the start to get a bit of extra health on my single entity units, and won't be needing you guys for a while. This, I know I kind of bemoan melee infantry a lot, but this unit has actually really impressed me. So in that last battle, they killed like well over their own number, while actually not taking that much damage because of their 70% physical resistance. So definitely impressed with this regiment of renown. It's the fact that they're ethereal actually is a huge deal. Alright, so my stuff's coming in from this flank. I basically want to just get them pulled over to this corner away from enemy tower fire. Yep, just back over this way. Oh wow, they have Screaming Skull projectiles firing from the towers. Yikes. That's scary. I guess it is a top tier 5 settlement. Fortunately, these skeletons taking artillery fire is not the biggest deal. The battle's not going to come down to exactly how many skeletons I have in these units. Yeah, hopefully don't lose too many archers though, that would be annoying. Ouch. Yep, it's too bad you don't have more control over where reinforcements appear from for sieges, but yeah, I guess I could give them a boost to physical resistance with Arkhan's Libermortis ability, but I'm not sure that's worth it. Okay, so in terms of line of sight, yeah, we need to take out this tower. My only healing here... No, that's not true. I was going to say my only healing is from Arkhan, but I have this other Lich Priest. So 1 Nekahara, 1 light magic. That's a really good combination, actually. Yeah, and this other tower can't hit us anymore, so it's just this one, which is at half health, so going down at least. Let's drop down here. Reanimate, heal on everyone. Yeah, I imagine they'll at some point put troops in with this tower too. So this tower is not going to be able to see around the corner at least, so I might maneuver so as to just kind of be over here, but out of range of this other tower, or try and stay out of range of the other 2 towers. I'm always reluctant to just throw more artillery power at the fortifications than I absolutely need to. So does this guy regenerate? No. Okay, I lost track of who I gave the regeneration items to. What are my caskets firing at? Well, whatever it is probably a reasonable target. Yeah, it looks like there's a big clump of infantry right there. Okay, those shots onto the walls are not doing much. Shoot the big clump, please. Right, and I'll get my Lich Priest to go up and start casting some magic also. Yeah, so the only thing we have to watch out for is they will have the opportunity to spawn there, use Shabti units once we've done a bit more damage to them, which could appear over here. So just make sure I've got my infantry kind of in position, plus Arkhan, I guess, to stop them from killing too many of our archers, for instance.
Obey. Law of death.
Okay, the casket's hitting anything? Yes. Yeah, caskets looks like they've done a pretty decent job. Yeah, they end up clipping the walls, but I suppose if I move them in further I can avoid that. Alright, let's get some, what's my spell of choice going to be here? It's got to be Banishment, right? Yeah. Banishment should do pretty well against these clumped up infantry units. It's interesting they don't have troops on the walls here, it's kind of weird. And this must be that Tomb Prince, I guess. Yeah, that doesn't look like a bad spot for a banishment. Alright, well, walk around the corner then. Okay, let's have them off fire at will. They're just a little tired, or undead equivalent. Give them a rest for a bit. We're not in such a rush here. It's way more important that I use my resources as well as I possibly can. Speaking of which, yeah, lining up a bit more healing would be nice here. Now, probably more valuable to drop it down with these units. Okay, 128 kills. Very respectable. Throwing a bit of archer fire. It's okay. Alright, I've got another banishment coming up. And yeah. I think I'll try and drop it here as this unit coming through. Where are they going? This isn't a bad target either. Yeah, maybe about there. Looks decent. Oh, it kind of scattered through that unit too. Alright, I'll take it.
Cetra shall pay. Your king orders.
Okay, in terms of caskets, yeah, I just want to shoot at this big clump of units, especially if there's Tomb Guard here. Tomb Guard with halberds. Can we actually... No, we're going to clip over the... We're going to clip the walls if I try and shoot at them, I think. Definitely, yeah. Try aiming for these... Skeleton spearmen. What's the trajectory like? Oh, that looks okay. Yeah, that looks fine. Nice. Alright, let's walk around the corner and try and drop another banishment on that clump. Yeah, hitting all of these units to the casket's really good. Ah, we have your Shabti. Yep. Now, they're more or less spawned where I'd want them to. They're still going to be a bit of a nuisance though, aren't they? Oh, especially if I start shooting my exploding arrows into my own units here. Let's not do that, please. Yeah, they're doing a bit of damage, but we should be able to... We've got such overwhelming troop numbers around them, we should deal with them pretty quickly.
Bow to me, not a servant.
Yeah, if they want to hit Arkhan for damage, that's fine. Okay, they're gone. Good. Alright, so that's the only unit. They only get one unit of those. It's not like the Skaven. Menace below. That's all we have to deal with, so I can start getting my archers up into position.
Carry on, Lord.
Probably should bring this unit up to shoot at the walls too. Okay, magic's recharged. Time for another banishment cast. Oh, this is... Yeah, that side is actually so much better. That's the trouble. You like drop a few AoE spells, and then there's big holes in the enemy ranks. It's like, oh, I can't get so many of them the next one. One thing I'm noticing about the siege is that, okay, the Necrosphinx is here. I was going to say that they're actually keeping some of their elite units in the center, which is worse from the point of view of shooting them with my archers. Oh, look at that cast. Needed to scatter a little more through the units. Yeah, it didn't quite go the right way. Oh, he's almost up to 400 kills though, that's not too shabby. Alright, taking some archer damage again. Move my caskets up. That's quite an angle they're shooting him at. Moving back. Yeah, so I think with my archers I just need to be a little careful with target selection. I don't want to waste arrows into regular skeletons. Even shooting Tomb Guard isn't so great because they have shields. I want to shoot Necrosphinx. Do they have a Hero Titan? I don't believe so. No, I don't think so. But yeah, I want to shoot their I want to shoot the good targets, basically. Must be a good banishment down here. Catching all their arch units is nice. Oh yeah, that looks like a decent cast. Yeah, well over 500 kills. Great. Alright, that's all the casket ammo. They did their job. It's not essential to take out these towers. We could just... We may take some damage walking in front of them, like on our way to knock down the gate or whatever later, but hopefully the damage will be done at that point. Okay, archers, your turn. Look at your next banishment. We try and drop it on top of Tomb Guard rather than regular skellies, so come back this side. Alright. Let's take out these remaining units. Should not take very long. Ah, Screaming Skulls are in range. That's a problem. Yeah, back. Completely forgot about that. Alright. Ah, that was silly. Lost quite a few archers for no good reason. Yeah, I really want the Screaming Skulls to either not shoot us or shoot my heroes, but I guess they weren't having it. Okay, this is looking like enough good banishment. Oh, especially if that Tomb Guard army walks right in. Yep, that's about as good as it gets. Alright, we're still in range of some stuff, that's good. And catapults are not in range of us, okay. Oh, they're in range of my heroes, or Arkhan, that's fine. Arkhan's probably going to hit the healing cap here, huh? Oh yeah, he's almost healed as much as he can. Wow. Should be fine. He's, we'll see. Well, I'm hoping to do a ton of damage to them before I have to actually send my troops into melee. our catapults are marching forward. That's not good. I guess they really want to shoot at Arkhan. Still got plenty of magic here. Yeah, power reserve 74. There's another Tomb Guard unit I can drop banishment on. Oh, hold on. No, over here's got to be a better target.
Tremble before Arkhan.
Arkhan's getting a little shot. No big deal. Alright, so are these units going to walk on top of each other or what? No, but that's good enough. Ah, catapults in range again. Are you shooting my archers? You're shooting my archers. Nope, you're shooting Arkhan. I will allow it. Okay, 900 kills with banishment. Love to see that.
They shall perish. Forward.
Alright, they're actually shooting their own towers with the catapults. That's unfortunate. I'm only a bit low on magic. I think maybe one more banishment on top of a good clump of troops here, then save the rest for trying to clear out infantry, like mass clump of infantry when I launch the attack through the gates. It's probably a good plan. Yeah, see if I can catch this Tomb Guard unit, especially if they come walk through this one. Doesn't look like they're going to though. That's still a good target this way, right? Well, lots of these guys are actually dead. Or more dead. Yeah, this catapult's not doing any damage. Is there still enough troops here to make it worth dumping this on top of them? Not really. Alright. Just to get the Tomb Guard. Need to kill them all at some point.
The Liber Mortis calls.
Yeah, Screaming Skulls are not effective against single entities, they're really just good against infantry. Pretty likely to get over the 1,000 mark with the banishment casts. I'm doing okay time-wise. Need to keep an eye on the time for sure, but they don't have many archers. I killed some of the ones they did have, and catapults are out of ammo soon, so once that happens, we'll be good to go in. Yeah, so this Grey Bow and Arkhan's health basically means he's healed as much as he can. But he's fine. I guess while I'm waiting I should just maneuver troops up, since otherwise I'll waste time having to do it later. Yeah, almost out of ammo on Screaming Skulls. That'll make things easier. Keep using Arcane Conduit, of course. Alright, good. That's that. Archers come back up. Then I've got my elite archers who haven't done any shooting yet. Probably not a bad idea to have them try and come round and go for the Necrosphinx. Alright, they have archers shooting back. Let's see if I can do something about that. Yeah, I mean, their archers are in such a clump of the rep troops that it's... Even if I miss their archers, I'm just going to hit stuff around them, so let's focus them down. Yeah, that's working really well. Do I have another banishment anywhere? Not quite yet. archers are down. All this other stuff's getting destroyed. Yeah. I'll just let these archers free fire. I mean, finishing off damage units is worthwhile. This prince... Yeah, this prince is probably not particularly worth shooting, but the infantry I'll finish. Yeah, let's try and have my higher experience archers take position up this side, go for the Necrosphinx. That's something I really don't want to have to fight going in, because all of my strong melee units, except my Tomb Guard I guess, are large, so the Necrosphinx gets bonuses against them. Alright, if you stand here, try that. Alright, I guess we're killing the Tomb Prince anyway, or whatever. Alright, full magic again. I think that means another banishment. Oh yeah, that's a good cast. Alright, we're being shot by more of their archers. Don't have much ammo left ourselves, but that's fine. Okay, they're shooting us. Get back, get back. Even though Arkhan can't heal himself, I probably should just continue spamming these heals to heal my other units. Alright, there's basically nothing left of that arch unit. One volley will do it. It's not even worth everyone shooting at. Yeah. Yeah, they're still super clumped up here. I'm really surprised. But I'll take it. Yeah, let's see if we can shoot this Necrosphinx. It's not a good angle though, is it? Here we go. Yeah, that's fine, provided they don't have troops come up to... They'll probably put troops up to get these towers going, but until then... I wonder where their general is. Probably ambitious to think I could kill him off. But... Oh, he's over here. Alright. That would certainly help from the point of view of damaging their army leadership. I'll have this unit come to here and see if I can actually shoot over the wall. Those great bros. Okay, you must be in a pretty good position now. Let's try to take on the Necrosphinx. Oh, don't move, that's not allowed. There you go, stand still, thanks. Yeah, he's pretty tanky, but should be able to take him out and still have some amount of ammo left. Left over this side. Yeah, they still have a lot of infantry. I've done a lot of damage to it, but they have a lot left. Yeah, Sphinx going down. Yeah, didn't even use close to half my ammo. That's very good. Next, probably... Oh, Neckara Warriors are a great target for the archers, actually. They don't have shields. I think I can shoot them over the wall like this. We'll see. Yeah, not. This unit's having a bit of trouble, but everyone else can shoot fine. Yeah, look at that. Took off like a third of their health, basically one volley. Victory's in our grasp. Great. That's just reflecting how much damage we've done to them. We've used a lot of our ammo too, so that's counting against our balance of power, but yeah, but the magic and missile fire is just nasty. Do have more magic that just is going to take a while to charge up, so wait for that. Time's still looking okay. Might be a good idea to knock down one of the gates here. So which way do I actually want to go? Alright, there's just skeletons there. Tomb Guard. Shabti here. Probably this way is easier. Alright, that's a job for Necrosphinx. Alright, so you guys can't shoot over the walls? No, you can. Is that just going to clip the crenellations? Oh, it works. No, that works fine. Okay, in that case, shoot at the Tomb Guard. This unit's taken out, it's great. Stop wasting ammo. Alright, should be able to do a lot of damage to some of these other units. I think Tomb Guard's just the priority target now. Yeah, I was hoping that War Sphinx might wander up to walls so I could kill it too, but no such luck. Okay, that looks like that trajectory's not good at all. Yeah. Maybe better? Looks like it's better. Yep, okay. There's only 5 of them, so not going to do too much damage, but still, it all counts. I think I just put these guys on fire at will. They can choose whatever targets they can hit most easily. The archers are usually pretty good at only shooting units they can see over the walls. They're saying they can't see anything. I think that's a lie. You guys can definitely see this unit. I'm shooting into their shields, but still. Yeah, it's doing enough damage, it's probably still worth it. Yeah, they've only lost like a quarter of the unit, but they're down over half the total health, which is what ends up mattering. Or if they turn around, that's going to help too. Yeah, the unit looks like it's pretty done for. Yeah. Alright, it's mostly ammo gone over there. Wonder if we could hit... Try shooting your Shabti? Alright, you guys just come back here and shoot whatever you want. Yeah, try shooting your Shabti. They don't have shields at least. Alright, so how's the Necrosphinx doing? He has broken down the gate, very good. So, Arkhan. I'll bring up the Lich Priest, but I don't really want to get them involved in actual melee fighting. Then it's the other Lord, and then it's my own infantry and stuff. Right. They don't have any missile troops yet left, but I do have to watch for them activating these towers. Well, I don't know. I didn't, despite having the victories in our grass meshes, I think I probably still have a little ways to go before they're going to disintegrate and give up. So it's actually shooting over this way. I guess that works out fine. I'm still sort of hoping I don't have to send in my regular skellies, although we'll give the elite troops a shot and just see how they're getting on. They do have lots of spearmen here, that's slightly annoying. I think that means, yeah, sending in my Tomb Guard in will probably be Smart move then. Okay, let's go time. Still have the flock of Jaff. I guess I'll just bring them up for moral support. I can drop their bombs on enemy units. Guess that's something. Yeah, just use rusty ammo on these Shabti, it seems fine. Whatever. And I'll summon a unit with Skeletons of Arkhan and then get him back to combat to recharge this. He is a bit low on health, I have to watch for that, but he's got so much armor, he shouldn't, you know, even against Spearmen he shouldn't take all that much damage. Do have to deal with this War Sphinx though. Okay, but our Necro Sphinx should actually be well equipped to handle that.
My will be done.
Alright, in we go. Probably should just group all of these units together. There we go. Get it there. Yeah, if we could make them disintegrate without having to actually kill them all, that would be great.
They shall perish.
Okay, bringing these still the Skeleton Warriors, it's fine. We're definitely making short work of the troops that were stationed here. They do have this unit that just came in to support, but looks like this guy's had enough. Alright, summon unit of skeletons, may as well spend whatever time it has left fighting something or trying to. Yeah, I've got half the cooldown renewed for the next Skelly unit. Yeah, probably not going to be able to shoot those either. Alright, just hang out, it's fine. Alright, my Shabti come down. Okay. Let's not use those just yet. Do I go for the center? No, I think I'd rather come down and finish these units off. They're probably more vulnerable. Even though Arkhan can't heal himself more, he can just spam the healing on his other troops. So I think, provided they're not throwing everything at us at once, which doesn't look like they're going to, we should just be fine here. Take it steady. Slow and steady. It's 8 seconds to get that recharged, but he's not in combat yet. Okay. Get into combat. Come on. No, they disintegrated too fast. Well, what can you do? Okay, next. So these are Tomb Guard without halberds, so yeah, charging Arkhan in with his chariots, absolutely fine. Those guys do have halberds. Right, in that case, let's drop down Purple Sun. Oh, Arkhan went berserk for some reason, that's weird. Oh well, I don't think it's going to be a problem. Yeah, these units are not lasting long. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I see what happened. He got cursed by one of the Tomb King characters. Yeah, that's fine, it's just temporary. Okay, these units are crumbling. Yeah, great. Alright, we took out another Tomb Guard unit. go drop some bombs over here because I can. Seeing wherever the biggest clump of stuff is. Yeah, Tomb Guard. Does this do armor piercing damage? I'm not sure. Drop it on the skellies.
Tomb King.
Okay,
Highest winds
that worked out just
gather.
fine. Wow, that did like half the health of that unit. Fair enough. I guess if you get a direct hit with the bombs, they're actually pretty effective.
Take the black.
Okay, so Spearman, Tomb Guard, Skeleton Warriors, and a General over here. Yeah, let's start making a beeline for him. Probably drop. Oh, summoned Ushabti down behind these skeletons once I've gotten into combat 2. Make sure I can finish them off. Yeah, they don't have too much left now. We've got this without significant losses, I think. Considering how few units left in that Tomb Guard, they're taking their time to die. Yeah, they can basically fight to their death. Fair enough. Okay. Looks like these skeletons are our next victim.
Attack the living. Power of Nagash. Necromantic.
Go on, get in there. Yeah, these units won't last anywhere near as long as those Tomb Guard did. What's that firing at us? I guess it's the War Sphinx. Alright, let's get the Summon Skellies out to bear the brunt of whatever's coming next. The Tomb Prince or Tomb King or Ushabti. Yeah, that's disintegrated. Great. Oh, it looks like the whole army's had enough. Yes! We got them. Great. Oh, right. Yeah, it really didn't take much damage at all. That was perfect. Yeah, I'm just going to be waiting on Tomb King more or less here, I think. And somebody Ushabti have pinned him down. Yeah, he's going to be crumbling from the leadership loss. Well, maybe not. Do you have to come over there and get him? Guess so. Yeah, they outlasted the Ushabti, that's funny. There we go. Nice. Close victory, huh? Yeah, well, I'm not sure how it came up with that. I guess we took damage from the catapults early on and stopped us getting decisive, but it doesn't matter too much. So yeah, in one turn we wiped out this faction. With those 2 battles, really good. Should help border up the east coast against the Skaven, plus give us a tier 5, or no, I guess we'll take it at tier 4. Yeah, we didn't lose anything. No, it didn't take any casualties on important stuff, or damage that we won't just repair in a turn. Oh, so it's a nice amount of gold, but yeah, we don't want to damage any buildings, just occupy it. Okay, so immune to desert attrition, melee attack when fighting desert terrain. Although that's not for all the units in the army. Desert cloak, stalk unspotable. Alright. And yeah, faction destroyed the sentinels. Boom, just one-shotted them. Oh, I got an achievement as well. Dark Side of Morslabe. Interesting. Okay, let's just take a quick look at what we inherited. Inherited. Not quite the right choice of words. So yeah, they've got the walls upgraded, they've got the public order upgraded, they've got this upgraded. Probably want to be destroying at least some of these for other buildings. Probably start with this one. Yeah, we do need the public order. And... oh, we didn't capture this. Okay, so we didn't get the Vault of Nagash. Vault of Nagash is a really cool building. Takes 20 turns to build as well. Ah, nuts. Yeah, it would have been great to capture that. Yeah, I mean, all those bonuses are actually amazing. 10% magic resistance all armies. Jeez. Didn't remember that one. Alright, we'll try and build that as soon as possible. So do I need to keep... do I want to keep this garrison here? Yeah, in the short term I probably do. Growth building, yeah, that's fine. Get this to tier 5. Sure. I'll just demolish the Avenue of Monuments. And we did get a bit more line of sight, and I don't see any other armies coming in, so... yeah, already moved these heroes. Yeah, so this army should have a clear run at Khemri next turn. And I did open up... oh no, I didn't get any more archer recruit slots. I guess I lost the barracks too. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I actually would have rather kept the barracks over this. At least now we can recruit some Ushabti. Yeah, I could pick up more Ushabti Greatbow. I have to think about that. And Arkhan made it to level 35, which means finally he gets Arcane Conduit, so even more magic power. And then I've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. So 5 more, yeah, 5 more points to think carefully about what to get here. Alright, figure it out another time.
Address me as your highness.
This king is making progress on the red line, and he is a prepared general, so he's going to be mostly missile based, or at least boost missile troops. They already have these points, so this boosts missile strength for horse archers and speed for horse archers. Melee time reduction for chariots and war sphinx. Yeah, Arkhan already has points over here, so if I'm going to keep this army kind of partnered with Arkhan, it makes sense to pick something else. Okay, I could go for Ushabti. Yeah, I could have this guy boost Ushabti Greatbows. So they already get this bonus. 20% ammo, 5% missile strength. Everything in the army gets that. Yeah, and this just boosts skeleton archers, though. I probably should be best... yeah, I'd probably be better off just putting even more archers in his army, to be honest. But since I'm already boosting them, I guess the choice is boosting regular skellies, since he also has a bunch of those. And longer term, might end up with some Tomb Guard, or put points into something else. I think I'll just go for the skeletons. It's more of a safer bet. There are, there's at least one, might even be able to grab it now. There's one of these guys. Oh, it's this one, okay. Yeah, so this is the lord you want with the Ushabti. Lamizage. Oh gosh, that name. Syllable intensive? Or consonant intensive or whatever. Yeah, so we did just pick up this, and this general... oh, he boosts the Lich Priest, that's right. And Untainted. Yeah, it's a pretty good set of traits. Okay, we can also now start getting more heroes, that's awesome. Let's go for another Lich Priest right away, try and roll another knowledgeable one. Alright, so no one's going to come attack us. I can just hang out here. I can... I guess I could do some recruitment with this army. I could sit still Having just not put points in the Shabti, I could sit still and recruit these Shabti over 2 turns. We're going to need to move, possibly next turn though, if Queek just marches out west. Alright, at the very least I should recruit to get Arkhan's army back up to 20 units. And yeah, I like leaving these units sort of available to recruit anywhere. I should do something with this casket, it's just been sitting there for a while. I can't get more archers.
Not my fault.
Queek could come down to Plain of Tuskers. I guess I don't really care about that. I have walls here as well. Maybe I should just...
restore Nehekara.
Trying to remind myself of, yeah, what Arkhan picked up. So he's boosting Sepulchral Stalkers, Necrosphinx, and Tomb Scorpions, and then regular skeletons. But this is boosting archers, provided they're rank 7 and above. That's right. Alright, I'll go for the Shabti Great Bow. And I guess these are only marginally an upgrade, but I'm confident I'm not going to be attacked over the end turn, so let's just grab 5 slightly less bad skeleton units. Though if Arkhan's going to be there for 2 turns recruiting, you know what? I will just grab these Shabti here. I'm not sure the melee Shabti are fantastic units, but they've got to be an upgrade over regular Skellies, so sure. Okay, I think that's this sorted out. Yep, got that demolition going. I'll keep these walls for now. Improved fortifications could be helpful. So Khemri's like... Yeah, Khemri's kind of the next target, and then I'll have to just recruit a few more heroes, extend my scouting out along here. This is getting towards the Skaven sort of heart... well, Heartlands doesn't... guess doesn't really apply to Skaven, but towards Skaven, wherever they start, over here somewhere, right? So, definitely need more intel. They could have armies poised to counterattack us. So how about I just put the casket into this army? Oh, this army's already so strong though. No, I think this army wants a front line of Tomb Guard. I discussed this before though, the front line isn't really the issue. Yeah, I'm not spending 2 turns here, so Scorpions, more Scorpions isn't an option. Let's see, I've got a full set of heroes. I'm tempted to cut one of these cavalry units. I could do that now, just merge these together. Yeah, I definitely don't need them in the siege. I could do that, then recruit 2 more Tomb Guard and not disband any of my skeletons. Or disband 1 and recruit all 3 Tomb Guard. Yeah, I kind of like the sound of that. That also frees up an extra recruitment slot for this, I suppose. Might find space for it somewhere. Alright, and then I'll disband this unit because this Regiment of Renown unit I can recruit anywhere in 10 turns time. Okay, let's do that. I like this army. Yeah, I don't think I need more artillery. If I have time to transfer some units out here further east, then I can maybe switch the other Bone Giants into this army, try and get it to sort of like a final composition. Yeah, Kufa sadly not gonna hold. But then I attack with both these armies. Yeah, that looks fine. Recruiting there, recruiting there. Yep. So, where does Army 7 start? It's partly a consideration for where I want more military strength, but it's also partly a consideration for where the units can be recruited from. Also got a nice pile of gold to spend.
Priest king of greatest dynasty.
So I like having 2 stacks covering the western front, and I might
Priest king of greatest dynasty.
move some of these units around, but I think having 2 armies on the west coast is about right, just given what we've been seeing. Then I've got, yeah, I don't know if I need more troops up this way. I could try and make more of an offensive against the Savage Orcs, but the thing is that just puts me in direct, it gives me a direct border with Grimgor, which is only going to encourage him to actually follow through on that war and send stacks at us, so that's not super appealing. I could recruit my 7th Army at the Black Tower and basically try and make as strong a push as possible in the south against the Skaven. Okay, let me just check which units I picked up here. So the War Sphinxes, so this guy is actually the Sphinx Specialist. So he can keep those, yeah. Armor for, oh, War Sphinx and Necro Sphinx, okay. The Bone Giant I'd love to ideally transfer or re-recruit into King Yan Han's army. I might try and do that when I take Khemri. Just have him sit there and recruit from global recruitment and disband this after the battle. So I don't think I need an army to actually ferry troops east. Yeah, and it's totally fine if this army here keeps the Screaming Skull. I actually probably will recruit the Cascade into this army next turn, depending how strong the Sartosans end up being.
Not this.
Alright, so yeah, all of that makes me think I'm fine just recruiting my 7th army in the Black Tower of Arkhan. That gives me access to Scorpions and infantry and cavalry, all from local recruitment. Yep. Ah. Okay, so that's a point. How am I in a rush to recruit this guy? No, I'd rather get an extra hero slot, I think. I will recruit him eventually, and the boost of magic's nice, but not essential. I should also look at these proclamations. Yeah, they tend to be more sort of minor bonuses that are nice to have long term. Campaign movement range plus 10%, that would be good. Yeah, income from trade, not so good though. So much tech always, like, I don't know, there's all these that just take up a turn no matter how high your research rate is, and our research rate is not great. Yeah, some of these are really good too. Okay, let's stay the course on this, and I think that means we've got a temporary Tomb King in as commander of 7th Legion. That's fine. So this disciplined general I want commanding my troops on the west coast next turn. I guess I could bring him in this turn, but there's no need to. So I think it's probably just whoever's already been recruited that's available, not a Jar King. Well, this, yeah, so I guess King Wakaf could either take over this army or take over one of the West Coast armies. I'll go for this Cunning King, who I've used a couple of times as a stand-in. Yeah. Alright, so you park yourself there.
I have my suspicion.
He has a skill point that I don't really need to spend now. Oh, and I'm using recruitment. How am I using recruitment here? Oh, it's this army, right? Yeah. Okay, well, I guess I get 3 slots still, so it's not too bad. So let's recruit the stuff that's a bit slow, and I'm not making time for elsewhere. So the Scorpions, and then this, these. Yep. go for all this cavalry in 3 turns, and also something like this. Oh, there's never War Sphinx. Oh, there's War Sphinx and Hero Titan. So do I want those in the West Coast armies, or do I want them here? I think I'll just stack the War Sphinxes in the Sphinx King. I'll use all these cavalry units. I think they're not as good as like, I'd rather recruit archers and tomb guard, right? But I'm just at the limit of those. So I think I'm fine recruiting basically anything over basic skeletons. And I can decide in 2 turns what to get from global recruitment next. Yeah, I think that's reasonable. Alright. Yeah. Don't have any hero slots open currently. Recruit. So recruit 1 hero, I can do that next turn. Recruit a chariot, I'm doing that next turn, so that's an extra, just some extra free jars. I guess that... Oh, that doesn't actually improve experience on recruits, that just gives temporary stats. Alright, fair enough. An Elixir of Might, I'm pretty sure requires something that the game intends you to trade for. Yeah, but I actually have to go conquer, and that's in Sartosa, isn't it? Yeah. Fine. Alright, let's have a quick check of this. So I demolished something in Wadi Al Tabuk. Probably that was for a reason. Ah, that was because I wanted to get going on this. Because this is a minor settlement where I don't have any of these slots taken up by either a port or like a resource building, so definitely getting recruitment buildings in there is good. Cloak of the Dunes needs to be assigned to someone. Immune to Desert Attrition, I think that doesn't matter. I don't think we don't take Desert Attrition anyway. Melee attack fighting in the desert, and Cloak of the Dunes gives them Stalk and Spottable. That's actually not bad to give to a Lich Priest or someone else I want to stay alive. Or maybe a Tomb King, Tomb Prince. How about I give this to that, give that to this Tomb Prince? Yeah, that sounds fun. Ah, no, he already has a regeneration item. Ah, okay. Nuts. Yeah, I'd rather how you have that.
Perhaps an agent of Citra. Find my harem.
Alright, I'll just give it to the Lich Priest accompanying Arkhan. Yep, that all looks fine.
The day of awakening comes.
Yep, really successful turn overall. Nobody else to declare war on. Let's check the rankings. Alright, top 5 still, great. Grimgor's back at 1, wow. Grimgor's he's fighting Krazakrak and Border Princes plus us, so he's only really fighting... Well, Border Princes don't particularly count. He's mostly the Dwarves and us. But the Dwarves have made a real mess. I mean, you can kind of see in here, like, Krazakrak holds this territory that's dark as red, and Grimgor holds the stuff that's yellow. So I think what's happened is, even though Grimgor declared the war against us, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 turns ago, he can't really just drop everything and stop fighting the Dwarves, so they're doing me a solid. Of course, they're at war with me too, which is pretty funny. Yeah, but yeah, despite being at war with me and hating the fact that I'm a great power, the fact I'm at war with Clan Moors actually is making the difference. Interesting. Yeah, and they're allied with Reichland, who are probably up at rank 2.
At your service.
Tyrion, meanwhile, is beating up his own Everqueen, because Tyrion things. He is at war with Nagaron, though, that's great. The last thing I want is the High Elves sending fleets to attack me. Clan Richter's. Okay, so it looks like he's maybe more interested in expanding over this way. Although, there's a faction that's friends with Tyrion who have all this territory. Probably Nagaryth. Yeah, alright, interesting. I think this has all panned out pretty well. Like, sometimes it's almost turn 100, right? Yeah, 98. Like sometimes by this stage of the game, you can have someone like dominating Lustria, which we don't have, because that would mean, you know, them maybe starting to send armies against us. You sometimes have like the elves not really fighting too many people and us being at war with them, then focus on us sort of thing. But yeah, we've done alright at escaping notice from the superpowers. I think that's everything. Let's just have a quick check of movement. Alright, great. Move the camera angle down this way so I can see where Queek goes. And... forgot I had more money to spend. I'm not spending it there. Here, yeah. I think this one is the barracks I'd rather upgrade, actually, because that's going to stay there. I might end up demolishing this one in Wadi El Tabuk. Okay, I've got a building spot open here, and I've got the resource building already. Got the growth building already. So another military building. Yeah, the extra expense from the climate penalty is a bit annoying, but yes, I do feel like more archers would be good. I'm always up against the archer cap. Yeah, a lot of building more stuff here. I know I want the more tier 5 recruitment buildings, but like adding one, I don't know, adding one Necrosphinx, I'm not sure is as valuable as building like 3 more tier 1 barracks and getting a total of 12 more archers, right? So we can just be a bit more patient on this. Lashiak upgrades next turn, then I get the wall started. Sorcerer's Islands actually finishes walls this turn, that's really good. Because this is always a little exposed, right? Like, yeah, Lizardmen, not Dreadfleet, Awakened, whoever could come try and land us there. But Phyrus. Oh, Phyrus has finished the walls there too. Okay, so I could upgrade this barracks. Yeah, let's just get the barracks upgrades done. It's something I want to do eventually. Getting to tier 3, getting more Tomb Guard would be very valuable, so sure. We're making money pretty well. This is a bit misleading because we actually make most of our money from fighting battles, but still, income's definitely decent. Ah, hold on. When I demolish this next turn, do I want to be able to start this straight away? It costs almost 10,000. It takes 20 turns. Yeah, this bonuses are sick. Yeah, cancel. Oops. Let us cancel those barracks upgrades. Make sure I have enough money. There we go. Alright, good stuff. And that'll do it. What was I just saying about people attacking Sorcerer's Islands? Oh boy. So where's Queek's army coming? Okay, I can't see it, that's unfortunate. No, don't kill my hero. Failure, good. And you got lucky. Plus 10% chance of wounding aggressors, great.
Vermin, you have had your uses in the past, but mine.
I'm not sure they've ever really had their uses, but don't want a peace treaty. Okay, so Sartosan's fought that border prince's army, and they're going after Kofur. Yeah, can't do anything about that, but how strong is their army? Okay, it's solid, but not unbeatable. The dangerous units are the 5 massive flying zombie dragon Death Shriek Terrorgeist things, but everything else is weak. You've got a few spells, but only don't have powerful AoE magic or anything. Yeah, she is reasonably, well, moderately high level. And Aranessa herself is going to be super scary. Yeah. But this is beatable. I'm confident I can take this on with my 2 stacks. I was afraid that there was like, you know, the militia would be more depth guard or to have even more Terrorgeists. Yeah, unfortunately there's just not much I can do here. Just trying to think whether there's any reason to fight this manually. Try and do a bit more damage. I mean, I've got cavalry, but they don't have artillery. I could try and send the cavalry after the hand cannons. Can't see that working. Could try and shoot down one of the Terrorgeists or damage it. That's probably as good as I can hope for. Yeah, alright, let's try it. I'm pretty confident that I should be able to win with my 2 armies that I sent up towards Kofur, but you know, I'll make an attempt to get like damage concentrated on a couple of units here, even though there's no chance of victory. Hopefully she doesn't raise the settlement, she just sacks it. I imagine there's a chance she raises it though, especially with my other armies in the vicinity. Okay, so what I want to do... Let's just throw everything on this flank and try and do as much damage as we can to the Death Tree Terrorgeist. Actually, no, the other flank's better because... Well, no, I want to get rid of the Bloated Corpse as well. Do I care about getting rid of the Bloated Corpse? It kind of takes up a slot in her army, stops her raising the dead, just replace it. And it really isn't dangerous in the next battle. I've got plenty of single entities, archers, characters who can take the explosion. No, let's just avoid it. So I'm really leaning on my archers to get the damage in against these Terrorgeists. Everyone else to just sort of stall for them. Probably better have these units on that side, I think. Carrion are useless. It's kind of frustrating that they put Carrion in garrisons. Okay. It looks like they're unfortunately kind of wise to my plan and are not sending the Terrorgeist forward. We could try and take out the bats, but honestly, who cares? Again, if they've got a unit taking up a slot in their army, I'd much rather it be a bat. So there's Aranessa herself, who we can't do anything about with this army. Alright, try to get your Shabti into combat with their missile units. That's not a terrible idea. Same maybe for the cavalry. Archers, shoot this. Okay. You cover this flank. I don't know what the rest of their army's doing, but who cares? Cavalry come in. Take out... No, concentrate troops in one area. Just concentrate on this militia unit. Do as much damage as we can. Toon Prince is probably going to have to face tank this Terrorgeist. Alright, so let's focus on that instead. Yeah, one of the other Terrorgeists got into combat there, which is why my units are getting destroyed. Alright. Yeah, this just didn't go well at all. Unfortunately, you basically suffer... Your leadership and like your units start to crumble and so on faster when you start the battle like again, you know, up against impossible odds essentially. And despite trying to concentrate fire on the Terrorgeist, we just haven't done enough damage to them. That's okay though. I mean, I knew this was a loss. We've done decent damage to that gunnery mob. Actually, I've done like half of its health. That's worth it. The damage would be far more evenly spread if I auto-resolved, and so getting it down, getting more damage onto one unit is better, like I've said in the past. Right, Tomb King's not doing anything. He should have stayed with his troops to boost leadership. Alright, hopefully if this is pinned in combat, our archers can focus it down, although we're up against the clock here because yeah, our whole army's going to start falling apart any minute. That's That's a net spell. Oh, that's cast by, what's her name? Aranessa herself. Interesting. Alright, just desperately, I guess, throw your Shabta down over here. Ah, it's baited by the Terrorgeist. I thought it was on the ground. It's going to come attack the archers. Okay. I guess I throw in the Shabti. Yeah, but these units are completely dead. Tomb Prince is getting beaten up by Aranessa, no doubt. Yeah, I've got half health on one of the Terrorgeists. Okay, yeah. Pretty reasonable. I don't think I did much better than Order Resolve, frankly, but there wasn't much to do.
My orders!
Wait, the Bloated Corpse got into combat and killed 98? Jeez, alright, well. Should have watched out more for that. At least it's doing it in this battle. There's nothing worse than having a Bloated Corpse just take out a unit that actually matters, and now it's just gone for good. As I said though, she can use her Necromancy to resurrect. So she just sacked that. Yes, okay, that's perfect for me. She can't get away now. Nah, she's just stuck. She is just stuck. We gotta... Yeah, these raiders don't come ashore, so they're not a problem. Alright. That was all good. Raid Bargar. And got a couple of heroes back. One of them over here, that's perfect.
Attend your king, slave.
So we can take Khemri this turn. They don't have any troops there. That looks like
My
great
will
move.
be
Recruitment
done.
here. Yeah, so... Oh, and Aranessa didn't replace her losses. Wow. Maybe there just weren't any raised dead targets? I don't know. She did replenish a bit though. Yeah, so she would have... She sacked the city and took the replenishment option. But...
Priest king of greatest
I mean,
dynasty.
yeah, we've got
Priest
this,
king
right?
of greatest dynasty.
I think.
Don't you dare.
Yeah.
Address me as your highness. Tomb King.
I don't think there's any issue here. So, thank you, Jars30, but you are not the man for this job. Here we go. Oh, I can do one more jar rotation. Sure, why not?
Submit to your king.
Yep. And out of here. Yeah, this discipline guy is who I want.
Find my heart.
So, he comes in at tier 9, which is awesome. So I can go both for the big boost to replenishment and a boost to... Actually, look at his army here. Okay, definitely boosting archers. Yeah, boosting archers. Okay.
I have my suspicions.
Yeah, that's a really nice use of the points. Great. It's so powerful being able to recruit kings at high rank.
Dare.
Okay, so I also have the option of bringing in regiments of renown. So how close do I think this fight's going to be? Because
No,
I can just...
not this.
I don't have another... Oh no, hold on. I do have another imminent threat on this flank, don't I? Well, if the... I don't know. If Itzu have just sent another army of skinks, which it kind of looks like they have, then maybe...
Address me as your highness.
Maybe my armies on the west coast are strong enough here. Yeah, don't get too carried away. I do have a lot of just basical
Want to
skellies.
slit throat?
She only has 3 depth guards. These units are not good. I mean, they're not strong melee fighters. Like, even our skeletons beat these in melee. Or the gunnery mob.
What?
Our chariots are going to be pretty
Not
good
for
here.
that,
I
Jin.
mean, they have to stay away from the flying dragons, but they'll be able to... We'll be able to outflank and take out their infantry.
My will.
We've got our own... Yeah, I think we've got this no problem. I don't think I need to actually recruit those regiments for now. I'll leave them in reserve. Okay, so who do I want to launch the attack?
Land of the dead.
Probably want to get experience on this king, Thutep, since
Address
he's
me as your highness.
one of the dynasty kings, more likely to have him longer term.
My will be done.
Oh, she picked up mortars. Gross. Okay, I didn't see that. Alright, I guess she can do that with the raise dead. I can understand raising skeletons and zombies, but I'm
Nehekara will be
pretty
mine.
sure there weren't really mortars buried in the desert. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I think these odds are inaccurate. I think we've got this no problem. Possibly have the... Yeah, I should have thought harder about which army was reinforcing, because this army is actually the army that's maybe better suited to coming in to reinforce, and this is the more like static defensive army with all the archers and the catapults, but
For Nehekara.
should be fine. This gives them a boost to, yeah, melee defense and leadership. Well, that is strong.
Battle for the Creator.
We want things to be split up here, right? I want my archers to be able to focus down the Terrorgeists before their infantry get on top of us. I want my chariots to be able to go take out their mortars, but not get dogpiled by the rest of their army. Okay, so our reinforcements are coming from here. That's great. We can just set up defensively over this way. I don't think those odds at the beginning of battle were super accurate. I think I'm just going to make a big old line of archers when my reinforcements will come on. I've got a lot of reinforcing archers too. Wall of skellies. And keep the Cadenas at the front. Don't want the Tomb King getting dunked by our Nessa. That would be one way to possibly lose this. Oh, I actually have a Lich Priest in this army. Huh, I guess he was... Yeah, that's right. Oh, he's the guy with the Crown of Command. Yeah, I remember now. Okay, I might have a Tomb Guard. Sorry, Tomb King. But he's just on foot. Yeah, and here's all of my archers coming in, and chariots. Alright, chariots. Guys can break off over this way. Your job is to kill those mortars. Alright, looks good. Can we actually get them to come towards us? Not really. Do I have a horse on this guy? No. Alright, guess we're going to them. Where are the mortars? In the back there? Yeah, alright. Yeah, it's too bad they're taking up a defensive position, because
Thy will be done.
that kind of means we're just going to have to take some mortar fire. We're not going to be able to get clever and outflank them to take out the mortars as the rest of the army advances. But so be it. I mean, all these units are pretty freshly recruited, right? I can recruit all this again in 3-4 turns. Got to that stage of the game. So, short of actually losing the battle, which I don't think is going to happen, we're in fine shape. Oh, and I have my... Wait. I have my Screaming Skulls. I totally forgot about them. Well, that's a way to get them to come towards us, or at least... maybe. Where's their mortar's range? It's just... Ooh, look at that. Just ahead of where I moved. We could waste the mortar ammo by having them just shoot at War Sphinxes. Yeah, I don't hate trying that. I don't have Arcane Conduit on this guy, but I do have all the spells. Okay. Yeah, so there comes the mortar shots, but they're really not going to do anything to that War Sphinx. Yeah, I actually forgot the catapults. I guess they came in the reinforcement army at the end, and that's why I forgot about them. Well, this wasn't how we planned to deal with the mortars, but works out. Probably, yeah, looking at this, I probably want my chariots on the other flank, right, where things are a bit more open. No, I guess it's fine. This doing actually no damage to this. Just get a little mini heal, probably even restore most of that. Ah, I forgot this Lich Priest as well. Alright. Careless. Anyone else back here? No? Good. Alright, there we go. How are we doing on the mortar ammo? Most of it gone. Great. Yeah, it's kind of interesting, the, like, how should the enemy AI be scripted to use its artillery, right? Like, it'd be kind of tempting to say, oh, look at all these archers and spearmen I've got in my army, of course you shouldn't waste it against the War Sphinx, but if you just made it so that the enemy artillery never targeted units it didn't do a good job against, then, like, that would be exploitable too, right? So, I don't know. They could make it so that, like, the mortars will hold on to half their ammo if there's better targets available that they're not in range of yet, or something. But, yeah. There's some units in the game that are scripted pretty well, I think, AI-wise, and artillery, not one of them. Like, the archers, or enemy, like, you know, infantry missile units, I think the AI does a decent job of. I guess they don't concentrate fire super well, but in terms of maneuvering them, obviously the AI can micromanage effectively with not having to, like, actually click stuff. Alright, let's advance and then drop Screaming Skull shot on them until they start coming towards us, and then that hopefully gives the chariots more room to maneuver.
Very well.
Might drop these guys back to actually properly cover the flank. I'm thinking the dragon, at least one of the Terrorgeists or deck bombers, whatever, is going to be hitting us from the side. Alright, and the giant is in range. Okay, so they're now going to come for us. So, I see what's happened here. They've kind of split their flyers off, so let me just have my archers pivot like this, maybe. I'm not so concerned about their units in the center. I just don't think they're going to be strong. You focus fire on those guys. Alright, so these archers... Okay, the Terrorgeists have gone straight around like that. Let's actually have my chariots just try and rush their lighter missile units here. Dragons went a bit far, I think. Alright, and these archers in range. Okay, do a great job of making them into a separate control group, huh? Right. Yeah, focus fire on that. Chariots, come in and take out these guys. Okay, you actually got kind of clipped by their units, but that worked out fine, provided you could pull out. These archers are now in range. Okay, you probably pull back a little. Is that Aranessa meeting us up there? Probably, right? Okay, Tomb King's in combat. Oh, with one of the Terror Geists. No, that's a bit unfortunate. These units getting a little wrecked. Alright, charge at those bombers, please. Okay, yeah, run away from the big dragon. That's fine. You did your job. Not sure the Bone Giant's going to do great against the Terrorgeist either. How are our chariots doing? Yeah, they've got a Terrorgeist there too. Yeah, pull back, or pull out. We want to pick on easy targets. Yeah, our archers are effective against the Terrorgeist, they just need enough time to actually be able to take them down. Okay, let's have you kill this. That's Aranessa. Okay, let's just feed our skeletons at this point. Got my Shabti. Maybe help out the Bone Giant? Yeah, trying. Yeah, I don't know. Chariots were not super effective in this battle, huh? How are we going over here? Doesn't look terrible. Although we haven't killed these Terrorgeist either. Yeah, keep running away. Alright, Araness is pretty badly wounded. We can actually kill her, that would be great. So we're going to take down that Terrorgeist too. Alright, I think we've got this, despite taking probably quite a lot more damage than I really should have. I forgot to be casting spells as well, classic. Right, the epic confrontation between the Bone Giant and the Terrorgeist being decided by the archers. Okay, how are things going here? Not great. Yeah, could you maybe, you know, actually fight this thing instead of letting it just squish the archers? Oh, I've got a bunch of archers in melee here as well. Dole! Get out. Unit's been wiped out. Okay, I think that was just chariots. Yeah. I really don't think they have much left though. Yeah, this Terrorgeist has been driven off, which actually works well because now the Bone Giant can just shoot him. Or it, whatever. Aranessa's broken. Great, let's kill her. Can't remember what her defeat trait is, but I suppose we'll find out. Okay, there's the other vampire there. Yep, I'm not seeing much left here. Oh, all these silly deck droppers. Yeah, they don't matter. Kill them. Someone must have been... I don't know. Was someone unbreakable? Well, I guess some of the Death Shriek Terrorgeist just haven't lost morale yet. Fair enough. Araness is trying to run away, kind of through my army, which is funny. Doesn't look like she's got much health left though. Those Death Shriek Terrorgeist really were dangerous. Like, one or two... It's one thing when you have to deal with just one or two, but when there's like 5 of them, they're pretty scary. Okay, we did wound Aranessa though, that's good. You're eating my Screaming Skull crew. Please don't do that. Yeah, run away. I think we had 2 units of skeleton archers wiped out, and that was, and maybe 1 regular archer, and I don't know, who knows, probably some skeletons, but otherwise that was it. Yeah, unfortunately this unit's a bit far away to... Oh no, I did manage to Yeah, I'm not sure I managed to keep him alive. Yeah. Yeah, it was just a hard fight because of the Toraghost. None of units were that scary. Aranessa did a lot of... She got quite a few kills, but honestly, she took more damage than I expected she would. I guess it's because she was a big target. So, I mean, even though she's got lots of armor, she still takes chip damage from archers and spearmen. Yeah, so 3 skeletons and 2 chariots. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. And... just golds. I'm going to be heading down south to try and deal with the lizardmen, but... yeah, so that actually boosts campaign movement range, which is good.
Now we go.
Okay, so she's dead, and I get regeneration fighting at sea. That just applies to the Tomb King, and income from sacking 15%. Alright, not great. But, not nothing. Arkhan Conduit for you, very nice. And a level up for this Tomb King, which is great as well. Let's just see. Yeah, he probably doesn't need... he doesn't need Lightning Strike if he's just holding the... gonna just be holding the western flank. He definitely doesn't need Lightning Strike as a priority. So the situation here, they're gonna have to lay siege for a couple of turns. I'm not sure they could actually take this in the siege. Well, they probably could. We'll see. In any case, I want to move down here as fast as I can. Do I need to recruit stuff on the way? No, I should just force march. I don't think this army is very dangerous. Maybe I don't need both armies coming down to deal with it. Well... bit hard to tell. Could actually... oh, here's something I can do. Yeah, so let's recruit... let's recruit a tomb... a Lich Priest just temporarily here. And it does give us a bit more intel on their army, which just looks to be even more skinks. So I'm going to assume they don't have any big dinos. Alright, you did your job. Good work. So maybe I just need this army and not both of them. So they lay siege, I get to here. They probably build siege equipment for another turn, and then I attack them. But I probably don't want to force march within their attack range. I've got nothing up on this side. Yeah, I'll just send... is this even the army I wanted to be sending? I guess it's the army I'm sending now. Yeah, the...
address me as your highness.
well, I'm not sure this has worked out in the optimal way, but I think having this army just stationed in Kofur till I get walls up here is actually a very reasonable thing to do. Yeah, I want this repaired so I can get it upgraded to tier 3 and get the walls going again. Unit-wise... okay. So I could grab... yeah, Hero Titan in this army sounds great. Got plenty of archers already. Don't need any of this other stuff. Yeah, I don't really want more chariots either. I just want a melee front line. And that probably just means skeleton spearmen. Okay, but global recruitment's already used up at the moment. Okay, no problem. Yeah, that looks fine. One thing with having this army be very archer based is that if I'm in a settlement with the garrisons are generally pretty melee based, so that works well. I could imagine, yeah, King Omhaf stays up covering the north side, and King Futep can cover Sorcerer's Islands and Lashiek and the south. We'll see, but I think for now this is working out. Alright. Let me I think I've done basically all I want to do this time round. I'll just lay siege to Khemri and fight that battle at the start of next time. What was I doing with this guy? Oh yeah, okay, slightly better at wounding, melee combat. Let's just have a hero check on the other side of Khemri, or any rat armies. Looks like we're pretty clear. So what do they have here? They have walls, but only crappy garrison. Oh yeah, that's probably an auto resolve, honestly, but I can make that decision next time. Alright, well, that was successful. Took out the Sentinels, and took out Aranessa, for now. I'm sure she'll be back. Yeah, everything going well. Feeling like making good progress here. So, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you for the next one.